All right. Man, listen. The state is pissed at YNW Melly's defense team. Why? Let's get into it. Shout out to Bryson Boom Paul, man, with the one for you. YNW Melly's attorney, Stuart Alderstein, filed a motion to compel Detective Kristina Luna to answer questions pertaining to her involvement in this investigation with the Broward clerk on Wednesday, June 4th. This marks Adelstein's second filing about Detective Luna, who authorized search warrants for Detective Danny Polo and more. He filed a 36-page motion on Luna in April. In the 2-page motion, Alderstein seeks the court to force Detective Luna to testify about the controversial search warrant targeting his defense team. Okay. Alderstein seeks to compel Detective Kristina Luna to answer deposition questions. Alderstein claims that despite the court's order, Detective Luna, who authored the warrant, refused to answer questions during her March 2025 deposition, prompting this motion. I don't know why I can't say deposition for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell's going on. YNW Melly's attorney claims a search warrant was executed on defense team member Raven Liberty's Apple account, and the state withheld this information for over a year. The motion to compel claims the prosecution plans to use evidence from a related witness tampering case to support its murder case against Demons. Wow. At a hearing, Detective Kristina Luna's motion to compel will be heard on June 20th at 8:45 Eastern. YNW Melly attorney Raven Liberty's rehearing of defying pretrial release will be heard on June 20th with Judge Martin F. Steen presiding. A hearing on all pending motions, Judge Fine presiding, will be held on June 20th. So YNW Melly, golly, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Seems like June 20th is going to be a hell of a day for YNW Melly, so it is what it is. And the Circuit Court of the 17th Judicial Circuit in and for Broward County, Florida Criminal Division, for State of Florida, plaintiff Jamell Demons, defendant Judge Martin F. Fine. Motion to compel Detective Kristina Luna to answer questions pertaining to her involvement in this investigation comes now. The defendant Jamell Demons, by and through his undersigned counsel and pursuant to Rule 3220, Florida Rules of Criminal Procedure, requests this honorable court to enter an order compelling Detective Kristina Luna to answer any and all questions concerning her involvement in the investigation of the above-mentioned case. And as grounds for this motion, undersigned counsel states the following: that the defendant is charged by indictment with 2 counts of first-degree murder, that the state of Florida is seeing the death penalty if defendant is found guilty of the above-mentioned charges. Sorry, a text just flew across. So if y'all seen a little blank out, then yeah, that's what the hell just happened. The defendant in a separate information case is charged with tampering with a witness in a capital felony, directing activities of a criminal gang, solicitation to commit tampering, and conspiracy to commit tampering, thereafter referred to as the tampering case. That the state of Florida has represented that both the case and the tampering case are interrelated and will use evidence from the tampering case in its presentation to the jury in this case. That the state of Florida executed a search warrant on a member of the defense team, Reverend Liberty, and failed to disclose this fact for over 1 year. I thought there was more, but apparently not. Oh, there we go. That the state of Florida alleged that the execution of the search warrant on Raven Liberty's Apple account was part of an ongoing investigation and not subject to disclosure. That on January 27, 2025, this court entered an order in part that sealed this court does not agree that the search warrant is part of an ongoing active investigation. That Attorney Liberty has not been arrested, nor is she the defendant in any pending prosecution, despite the fact that the state has been in possession of the information produced as a result of the search warrant for over a year. That this court also gave the state an opportunity to appeal this order, and they failed to do so. That the affiant of the search warrant on Attorney Liberty's Apple account is Detective Kristina Luna. That on March 12, 2025, Detective Kristina Luna appeared for deposition, and Assistant State Attorney Justin Griffiths was present representing the state of Florida. That during the deposition, Detective Luna, undersigned counsel, provided her a copy of this court's order indicating that there is no ongoing investigation on Raven Liberty. That during the deposition of Detective Luna, the state stated that despite the court's order, there exists an active investigation in this court was wrong. See pages 12 through 17 and page 22 on Detective Luna's disposition. That Detective Luna refused to answer any questions relating to the preparation, execution, and the information obtained from the warrant on Raven Liberty's Apple account, and that by agreement with the state, deposition of Detective Luna was recessed until this matter is resolved before this court. Wherefore, the defendant, Jamell Demons, requests this honorable court enter an order compelling Detective Kristina Luna to answer any and all questions concerning her involvement in the preparation, execution, and the information derived from said execution of the search warrant on Raven Liberty's Apple account. State of Florida versus Jamell Demons. Please take notice that on 8:45 of Friday, June 20th, 2025, or any time thereafter that the counsel may be heard, a hearing will be held before Honorable Martin S. Fine on one of the judges of the above style court at the Broward County Courthouse, 201, whatever the hell, we ain't really tripping on that, on motion to compel Detective Kristina Luna to answer questions pertaining to her involvement in this investigation. I hereby certify that a true and correct copy of the foregoing was filed electronically and same was delivered to all interested parties in this case on the 4th day of June 2025. So basically, the state want to know, what did you see to tip you off? I mean, the state. The defense want to know, what did you see to tip you off? Because, bruh, y'all just launched an investigation on this attorney and you found nothing for over a year. And some of y'all going to be like, well, you know, I won't even say some of y'all. Some of y'all will think. This is what I believe a majority of y'all will think. Well, I wonder what the hell they did this for, right? And then y'all held on to it for a year. Why the hell are y'all holding on to it for a year? If it was noteworthy of it being an actual crime, it wouldn't have took a year, and you guys did it incognito. Nobody knew y'all did this. Now, some of y'all will be like, yeah, that's kind of odd, right? And here's the further your suspicion that it's odd as hell. No charges filed. None. No charges filed. Imagine if you heard, man, shit, he was under investigation for a year. They had his stuff and he didn't even know. The stuff that y'all alleged that she possibly did would have been in the stuff that y'all looked at. And without her knowing, y'all should have had something. And that's the part right there where the defense is like, bro, I think y'all was trying to get our game plans. Because they don't have to know about the game plans at all. Whatever in which they're going to do, how they're going to do it, they don't have to let that be known. So basically, the defense is like, why did y'all do it? And what the hell do y'all have? We need to know these things because we might have to switch up some little here's and there's. Now, is YNW Melly screwed? I don't know. I just don't know. You can't emphatically say he did it, but shit, it'd be hard to say that he didn't. That's where I stand with it right now. Does he have a chance of beating it? Of course. But, end of the day, we'll see what happens. I don't even think YNW Portland is guilty of what they accuse him of. I don't think he's guilty of witness tampering at all. I think he may have said something that looks suspicious, but I don't think he's guilty of a damn thing. But we shall see. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this, man. Crazy, crazy days ahead. Oh, and Almighty Suspect said he ain't in PC, but we'll have that video dropping in probably like 2 hours. Or maybe just 30 minutes after this one. Let's see how these views go, and then I'll let y'all know.